Oh, hey. Welcome to Wicked Wednesday. I got all big. I was like, hey. That was scary.
Yes.
I scared myself with that.
And everyone else.
What? No. Welcome to Wicked Wednesday. This has been a very adventurous week for me. We didn't have a show last week because I was in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at the beach for just a minute. And then I did not go any haunted, spooky places while I was there. I did not get to go to, but I did get to I did go to the beach for like a few minutes. It was cold. 'Tis the season. It's still cold. She's gone in the bedroom on the phone. It was cold. I did go out to the beach. I did collect some shells and leggings and a hoodie. And I was like, It was cold.
You found leggings and a hoodie on the beach?
No, I was wearing them.
Oh, okay.
But I touched the water, and it was like, I was like, no, I am not that kid anymore. Like, I remember being young, and I could go and, like, sit and do the cold shit in the water.
Nope.
Not anymore. I'm too old. Look at Holly. Look She's like, can we just talk about me right now? She's like, yeah, just stop talking, lady, because, yeah, I got my hair did, and I want everyone to look at it. Did she just get her hair did?
A couple weeks ago.
Okay. She's looking lovely. What is she looking at? She's looking at something.
She's looking at Ronnie.
Oh, okay. I was like, did she see a ghost, or is she looking at Ronnie? Look at her. And so tonight we have a special guest of Brooke and Ronnie from Old South Pittsburgh Hospital, also Harriman Hospital. But we also have Holly as a special guest. And we have Crispy. Crispy, I gave. Look at you. Everybody loves Holly. Look at her. Crispy, where are you?
Crispy
Ronnie
is following Ronnie around.
Ronnie, you need to bring your child
Crispy is eating.
Your dog child. Oh, Crispy's eating. Crispy, look at Holly. She's so cute. Oh, wow.
Thanks,
Ronnie.
That
was a close-up, Ronnie. Thanks for the close-up.
Are we live?
We are.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
So welcome.
You think we're gonna dub that in?
No, we're not. No, we're leaving it because you know what? It's like all those people that are like Old South, like Ronnie,
like, wonder
Brooke
what Ronnie's
lovers.
ass looks like.
Here's Ronnie's ass.
Yeah. So thanks.
So wait, do you go back and edit these, or are these live?
No,
it's
no.
live, sir. We all saw your basketball shorts. It was nothing like profane or we're gonna be like, oh. It was from the back. Not from the front.
Wow.
So how's the weather down there?
It's great. It's great. It rained today. Is it raining there?
No, it is beautiful here. It's a little bit breezy and cold, but it's beautiful.
It has been cold. Like, I've been bitching about the cold. But
oh, yeah. I'm not turning on the heater either. It's too late for the heater.
No, but I did sit, right over here at my desk in the corner.
In the corner?
In the corner. My desk.
You see my kick-ass
on today.
You see my kick-ass Scooby-Doo?
Yes, I love that.
Isn't that bad apples? Check that shit out.
This guy is Scooby-Doo obsessed. So.
Oh, I love Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
How old are you, Stan?
This is Kevin.
That's
Kevin.
what I meant. I'm an idiot. How old are you, Kevin?
I was born in 1967.
Oh, so you're 3 years older than me. So we grew up in that Scooby-Doo era.
Mm-hmm.
I did too.
Oh, Amy, you don't count.
You're born in like 90.
I was born in 75. I'm hitting the big age this year in a couple weeks.
The big what?
Yeah, and I'm doing it in Tennessee because I want to taste. Yeah, the big age. I'm halfway to
big
100.
age. I thought you said H. I'm like, what the fuck's the big H?
No big H.
It's the opposite of the small G.
True.
That's
true.
That's so. Okay. Well, have you had ghosts in your house this week?
Yes.
Is it from my desk or your old ghost?
I do not know.
Because I will pass on
But,
my ghost.
Yeah. You keep giving me furniture. I'm gonna keep getting.
You're
ghosts.
about to take another piece.
Yeah. No, I was sitting on the couch watching the game.
Which game?
The Braves.
I thought you were like talking, something actually really important, like playoff hockey.
Yeah. What, the Blackhawks?
Oh, yeah. They haven't been in the playoffs in forever. No, actually,
This
Toronto and
is
Florida
Georgia,
are on.
the Braves.
Who?
Toronto and Florida are on right now.
Oh, I got you.
So if you see me move, if you see me do this, it's because they're on the big screen.
So who you for?
Oh, Toronto all the way.
Really?
Oh yeah.
There's none of the teams I like made it this year. So he is a Yankee.
He is a Yankee.
But anyway, back to the paranormal.
Well, I'm not a Yankee anymore
Not anymore.
because I accepted a job that I start on Monday.
And they said
So
you
that
have to be a
immediate- you have
Southerner
to
to
be-
take it.
You
So-
have to give up your
You have to
Yankee
be
card.
baptized into.
So
the
now I'm a
Southern
damn
spirit.
Yankee.
Yeah.
I was told.
What?
Now I'm a damn Yankee. I was told, right?
True.
Because I'm a
Did you
Yankee who's
stay?
moving down south.
Yeah.
And you
stayed.
came and stayed.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
But welcome. Welcome to the South, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so ghosts, you've had ghosts this week.
I have had ghosts this week.
Bring it.
Twice. I saw one in my house to the point it startled me.
Where?
If you come into my house, my front door this way, and my couch is like here, and then my TV is straight in front of the couch with two recliners. Yeah, thanks, Ronnie. So just look to Ronnie; he'll paint the picture. So I'm sitting. Chandler was gone. Yeah,
Oh, now we're doing the Macarena.
she
Show
does
us.
it better.
We're doing the Macarena.
Yeah.
She does. She's,
But I'm sitting on the couch looking at the TV, and
Okay.
the front door is like right, just a little bit behind me, and all of a sudden Chandler was standing beside me,
And you were where?
sitting on the couch in the living room.
Okay.
And
On
Chandler-
which couch? Like on which side? So you're on the couch, like when you first walked
Yeah,
in,
like
it's
if
against
I'm
the wall.
sitting right here,
Like we're sitting here and the TV's
the
over
front
here.
door's right here and the TV's here. No, I moved the couch.
Well, then,
What color's the couch?
that's how you lost
What?
me.
What color's the couch?
It's leather brown.
He lost
Now,
me.
is it-
Okay.
Is it brown, or is it like a rusty brown, or is it a light brown, or is it? We're trying to get details.
Are you? Are you?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
have the ADD like me? And
Well,
I'm
no,
like, I need to know
this is a
exactly-
great ghost story, so we want to make sure we get all the details.
Oh.
Were
Yeah,
you sitting on the middle of the couch, or to the right side of the couch, or left side of the couch?
kind of middle right.
Kind of middle.
I was
right?
lined up perfectly with the TV.
I need more.
So wait, so your ass cheek was between the two cushions?
Kinda.
Ah, got it.
Yeah. Just the right ass.
But did
cheek,
it make
though.
you feel uncomfortable for a
No,
minute?
because it's firm. And as
Yeah,
long
you
as
kinda-
you have
kinda-
firmness
Kind of
under
rolled
your
the
ass,
crack.
Maybe he was mad because you weren't on your own couch cushion.
it could be. It could, but I was alone.
But you were splitting the cushions,
I
and
was
maybe
splitting
he
the
wanted.
cushion.
You weren't alone, and maybe he wanted his cushion, and you were.
You're
splitting
never
your
alone.
ass.
I probably was
Rude.
on my own. But anyway, he was like right fucking here.
You saw him.
It was enough that I could, out of the corner of my eye, I could tell he was wearing a light colored shirt and khakis.
What color was the light colored shirt? Was it light blue?
It was just light color.
It was red, and it was Jake from State
Yeah.
Farm.
Yeah.
How was it? Were you Jake?
Wait, it was Jake from State Farm?
Yeah.
It
Well,
was.
That would
Khakis.
explain why every time
But
I
it
go
was-
to the
Khakis.
It was the
He was
white
polo.
Jake, not the black Jake.
Khakis.
Let's be specific here.
Well, that explains why every time I call, I just get a busy signal. Jake's dead.
Jake died.
He has khakis. He's not dead. He can't be
Well,
dead.
if he's a ghost in his house, he's got to be dead, right?
Okay, so he's dead.
It was.
on
It
your
was how
couch.
we get to Jake
On,
from
was he
State
on
Farm.
the couch?
No, it was Chandler sitting beside me.
So Chandler, your child, was sitting on the couch with you?
No,
Who's Chandler?
His child.
my son.
Oh, I didn't know you had a son named Chandler.
I do.
I
He's
learn
like-
something new every day.
He's 24.
Oh, he's not a child.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy now. To me, he is.
Did
He's just.
Well, did you? No, I probably.
But no, he was standing
Ronnie
like
posted
right here.
Babies
and
today on
He was
Facebook.
standing.
Babies?
He was
Weren't they
still
cute?
right
So
here.
fucking cute.
Do you care?
Yeah.
Can I tell? He was standing right here.
Yep.
And,
his light color shirt.
Yeah, in khakis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it
Thank-
was Jake from State Farm.
And-
It was Jake
Yeah.
from State Farm.
It was not Jake from State Farm.
oh, well,
So you saw Chandler and you could describe his outfit, but Chandler was not there.
Yeah, Chandler had left.
In reality,
Chandler was
Chandler
out
was,
on a
not
date.
home.
Right,
He was
To
not
where-
home.
right. To where I jumped. Like, how did you come in without the stuff going on? And I jumped and nobody was there.
Hold on. Hold on.
That
So
made it
you
different
saw-
than Jake from State Farm.
Your own child is a ghost?
No. I saw what I thought. At the time,
at
it
a
was like,
corner of
because
the
it was the
side,
same height as
saw
my
the
son. It was
whole-
wearing basically the
And
same
it-
colors that he had on.
And it's just two of them that live there.
So I thought he had come home and come in the front door without.
Have you seen this giant ass
That is
cat
a giant ass cat.
ram herself in
falling
the
out of a hole.
She thinks that is the best thing.
But so I jumped
Mm-hmm.
like, holy fuck! How did you get in the house?
Right.
And of
Without
course, when
me.
I jumped and looked, he wasn't there. Well, then that happened again yesterday,
With Chandler.
just with a figure. I didn't think
This time it didn't
it
feel like
was.
it was.
It didn't feel like Chandler. It's just I saw a figure standing by the front door, and it struck me as, how the fuck did you come in without me hearing you?
I got you.
So I jumped and turned and looked at him. Nobody was there. And then yesterday, almost the same thing, except I had gone to bed.
So did you jump like Van Halen style jump or crisscross style jump or what kind of jump was it?
That would have been done for you.
A Scooby-Doo start.
Good one. It was a Scooby Doo jump.
Yeah, it was like, yeah.
Did you get snacks
exactly.
after?
What?
Did you have some?
He did not
Scooby
bring snacks.
Oh.
This is a traumatic moment for me, and y'all are just
It
like,
was
really-
traumatic, really.
you're- No, but
Like
once I was like, holy
I've
fuck.
had a lot more
And then-
traumatic adventures than that, but
The
okay.
second-
I'm sorry. I
When it happened yesterday, I had gotten into bed and had rolled over, and I thought the dog was on the floor
okay.
because right beside my bed, there's of course
What kind of dog is it?
a border poo.
Border poo.
Yeah.
We
Or
were just talking
or
about
a
this last night,
doodle
sir.
or a, I forget what the other one, the way they call it, but it's a border collie and a poodle mix.
Well, you know what you get with a mix with a bulldog and a shih tzu?
Bullshit.
A bullshit?
I want to bullshit.
That's what's
Well,
in that.
Well,
House
that's
raised-
kind of funny because our dogs are multi shits.
Multi shits.
Yeah, we got multi shits.
Yeah,
Well,
Shih
You
Tzus.
do have multi shit.
You have
Yeah,
Shih
multi
Tzus.
as Holly and Crispy.
Shih
Yeah,
Tzus.
multi
Yep.
shits.
Crispy. Well, I don't even know that we've said Crispy's real name. That's just what I gave the name. She has a
Crispy.
pretty name. What's Crispy's pretty name?
Lacey.
Lacey. See, I told you it's a pretty
Crispy.
name. It's a pretty name.
What'd you get, Chris?
I couldn't remember. I knew there was a Y on the end, and he was like going to take a
Yeah.
shower, and he was like, "Okay, Amy, you're in
Crispy.
charge of the
Say
dog."
hi.
And he was
Hi,
like,
Amy.
Holly,
Hi,
and
Amy.
the one was Crispy.
Yeah.
But he said he didn't say names, or I thought he did, but maybe I walked away and I was taking the dogs with me as I was unloading. We went out to the courtyard, and I was like, and Ronnie was in the shower, so I was like, I can't remember the name of this dog, but you look Crispy. I knew there was a Y on the end. I knew it's like cats. If you put the Y on the end, it sounds right. Like
There we
Lacey,
go.
Crispy. There's a Y on the end. So Lacey wasn't confused. Lacey,
Hey, Ronnie,
Not
since
looking.
it's so important to you,
Crispy.
Ronnie,
Oh, so we look at Crispy.
Yes, sir.
same color couch.
are you sure?
How cute.
I'm dead sure. Yeah.
That's adorable.
So do y'all want to hear what happened yesterday?
Chris, yeah.
So
Well, what happened
does
on your
that
couch
make-
yesterday?
Are you sure? Well, this was in the bed.
This makes you go
Remember-
sure if you're dead sure.
I thought you were on the couch and you
That's
saw
so sad.
Chandler on the couch.
I did, but we moved on to yesterday.
And so now Chandler was in the bed?
It wasn't Chandler. It was
Oh, okay.
wow. Holly
Because
saved
that
me.
would have made it weird. Holly's not going to save you, and Crispy won't either because they're finding treats.
It was just a figure that the
And
only
Brooke
thing
won't.
in that instant was how did Chandler come home?
Okay.
But then yesterday when I was going to bed,
You were in bed.
I was in bed, the door was shut, and I was laying with my back to like the side of the bed.
Okay.
And I heard like movement in
Which
the
side?
floor. What?
If you got your back's to either side, and it's
We have the peanut gallery.
Yeah.
Which
So,
side? So your
I
back
Your
was
left
facing the edge of the
side or
bed.
if you're looking from the foot of my bed, I was on the right side of my bed.
you're on your right side.
I was on my right side
It was
laying.
on your side.
No, not necessarily.
It just depends
right
on where
side.
you end up.
Okay.
But in this case, I was on my right side, on the right side of my bed.
Okay.
Behind me on the floor, I heard movement like over by the dog's food dish.
Big movement, like
Enough
footsteps
that I
or
thought
like
it was-
rodent.
I thought it was the dog.
That was a lot in that play.
And I looked over and the dog was here.
I'm gonna unload it
In
on
front of
over
me.
here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, what the hell here? And when I turned real fast, the figure was there in between me and the dog dish for just a split second.
Did it smell?
No.
The dog or the spirit?
The spirit.
My dog doesn't smell either, Ronnie.
Oh, all dogs smell
Don't let him get if he gets very defensive.
over his dog.
I love my dog.
What kind of dog is that? Oh, that's right. It's a bullshit.
No, it's not a bullshit. It's a
My dog's not bullshit.
Oh, what's your dog?
It's a border collie and a
It's a
American standard poodle mix.
border
So it's
poodle.
a border.
No, what color is it?
You know the markings of a border collie, the black and white?
Oh, is it all black and white?
Yeah. It has the typical border collie colors.
No tan.
It's got little,
Don't get him triggered. About
it's
his
got
dog.
long curly hair.
Save.
What's wrong
Sabe.
with this retard?
Your point.
Well, she was pointing at the ceiling, or she was looking at the ceiling. I have an orange cat, and they are special. There's a special
Special.
need. Okay, so really, the point. So tonight we have Ronnie D, of course,
And
and his beautiful accomplice, Brooke.
a company.
Stop.
I
Hey,
think-
Amy, stop. You're drooling.
I am. She's
Stop.
pretty.
Wipe
I
it.
love me
What?
some Brooke. But no, so I wanted Brooke to come on the show, not because I wanted to hit on her, but I wanted Brooke
That's
to
good.
come on the show. Oh, I was like, that's good. I wanted to talk to Brooke, but she said she felt more comfortable with you. But I want to know how in the hell did you get involved in all of this? I want Brooke's story, not you, Ronnie D. We all know you, but I want Brooke's story. Like, how did you even get involved in all of this?
In the paranormal or
Yes. Let's start it out that way.
I guess like everybody else, I watch the TV shows. And a friend of mine, Lisa, wanted to go investigate OSPH.
Kevin wants to show a picture of his dog.
Oh,
Fancy.
okay. Let's see your dog.
Since Ronnie was wanting severe details.
Oh, he's cute.
Black and white.
That's my puppy.
What it's out.
Is it big? It looks small.
Big.
It's
She's big.
she weighs about 55 pounds.
And
50
she's
pounds.
bigger. She's bigger than
about-
Holly and.
So she's about the
she-
size of a husky.
She's like 4 times y'all's dogs.
About the size of a husky.
Ronnie, he's watching his game.
Yeah, maybe just
Very.
a hair
Yeah,
smaller.
I'm back and forth, guys.
Right.
It's
is
hockey season, so you got
this
Brooke.
show was about Brooke. to begin with, but Brooke felt more comfortable with you being here. So this show's about Brooke. I want to know, how did Brooke, how did you get involved in the paranormal to begin with?
I started watching the TV shows, and my husband at the time was like, you can't be doing that. And so my friend was like, hey, you want to really do that? And I was like, yeah.
But we do.
So we went to OSPH. And
Really?
then, yeah, that was our first place. And I wrote on the walls.
Me too.
No, but we didn't have anything happen, or so we thought. So I wrote on the walls, don't waste your time. It was a waste of money. Get your money back, blah, blah, blah.
Where did you write that?
In the break room, on the wall where the clock is.
In the break room?
Isn't she mean?
No, well, I'm just gonna, because I know that you took pictures before all that went away, correct?
Did you take pictures?
We do. I think they're on the website or on the Facebook page.
They're not. I haven't seen them there, but I will look.
Then they're on the website.
In a couple places. I think my name was in the ICU, or was. My name was in the ICU. My name was in the back area where everybody signed going towards the ambulance bay. And then there was a room that I slept in multiple times back in the olden days. And my name was in there too.
I think it's funny she wrote, don't waste your time.
I think it's funny that she wrote, don't waste your time in the break room. Okay.
I did.
Continue. So you had nothing. Is that why you wrote that?
Well, we thought we had nothing. So we decided to listen to the EVPs on the way home on the big speaker in the car.
Oh.
And we got somebody calling Lisa a stupid bitch. Yeah. And
they are judgy.
Yeah.
And actually, I have that EVP.
Hell yeah.
So we'll continue to talk.
She didn't want to do it by herself, but she's all prepared to do it by herself.
I'm not
And then this guy sticks his head
prepared. But then they closed down the hospital, and we went to that event. They were supposed to have an event at the hospital at OSPH for the Wraith Chasers, and it got canceled, so we had to go somewhere else.
This was back in the olden days before.
Yeah,
Ronnie.
this was before Ronnie.
Prior to Ronnie. Yeah, because
And
I was a special guest there at a couple of events prior.
You are still a special guest.
Well, that's why my name was on the wall like that. Like you could see it, there was a couple places, but
you will always be our special guest, Amy.
I think some of my special things is I have pictures of my daughter who we know passed away. I have pictures of her at the hospital before you owned it, like just standing there with the wildflowers, and I have her, and so that's kind of cool to me.
Okay, I found it.
Okay.
Yay! Where's your speaker?
Where's Crispy?
Crispy's right here.
Crispy's right here.
Okay. Daddy's
So you'll hear my friend talk first, and then you'll hear the voice.
We're just here to talk to you.
Hold on. She'll say, we're not here to vandalize. We're just here to talk to you. And you hear a voice say, stupid bitch.
We're not here to vandalize. We're just here to talk to you. We're not here to vandalize.
Did you hear it?
Yeah. It's like stupid. Yeah, they didn't like that. I guess they didn't like that. That sounds like a little bit of growling.
Oh, that was
static.
Static on those radios.
Okay.
Right?
No, I mean, I guess they didn't like that. And I felt bad when I was doing it, but like they told you to do that back then. Back before.
To do what?
To write on the walls.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like it was like a thing. Like they told you to do that. We all did it out of Kevin had never been there prior to, but but was this your first place that you went?
Yeah.
Really?
I've only been to maybe 6 places. Maybe.
This is your first place, but this is the place that you feel most comfortable out of.
Define comfortable.
I'm defining out of because this depends on the day. I'm defining out of Harriman and
Harriman's creepy.
yeah. So
Like
you
the
feel
creepy
more
one.
comfortable at Old South. Now, Old South, depending on the weather, sometimes gives off a creepy vibe. I don't ever. Well, you walk in and you feel the energy. That's what you do at both of those hospitals. Now, Harriman Kevin loves that shit. He loves.
Oh, you like Harriman?
He loves it.
I like Harriman too.
She's got a great EVP from Harriman. Hold on.
They've already played. They've played
Oh, they
that
played
one.
that one already? Yeah.
I sent it to you the last show.
Play it again.
Oh,
Play
It's
it
a
again.
good one. But that was at Harriman. So
Right.
I have been alone by myself in Harriman and Old South. Now I'm gonna tell you, I got screamed at Old South while I was there by myself. A storm was coming in, a snowstorm was coming in, and I was just there cleaning. I was sweeping, and then the screaming. And it was a scream that I had never heard before in that hospital. And it was very loud. But I kept cleaning and I stayed. I stayed through the whole thing, but I never turned my back to where the sound came from. Just in case. I mean, it was coming from I was at the edge, a Nellie's area. But I was below Nellie.
Oh, you're on the
And
second
I was
floor.
about 3 rooms past on that floor. So I'm trying to give you a visual. 3 rooms past Nellie's room on the floor before her when the scream started. And it was a very loud, distinct, their scream. It wasn't a scream in the neighborhood. It wasn't a background scream like somebody in the apartments or whatever next to.
Was
No,
it like
this
somebody?
was actually
was it like a woman giving birth? Like one of those screams?
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, it
good
was
call.
it was a scream like that.
Was it?
It was a scream. And it was that's when I told you I swept
In the zigzag.
Crazy
I swept
fast.
in zigzag because I wasn't gonna
They can't catch you if
I
you're in
needed
the
to get
zigzag.
my hours in, okay?
Them and bears.
But
both
and
of
I
them.
didn't want to be I had to leave because I got scared. I'm not that girl. So
I
was
am that girl.
Try.
I
Well, you
will leave. I'm that girl.
You get to be that girl. I don't. So I worked through it. And I swept in a weird. I never turned my back to the direction that the sound came in because I didn't.
I don't blame you. I wouldn't either.
But you know what the thing is they can come from anywhere. It doesn't matter where the sound comes from.
they don't
They're
care where your
fucking
back is.
ghosts. They can come, and I'm sweeping backwards, and I'm they could come up and be tap tap tap. Just so you know, I'm behind you now.
Amy.
I'm behind you.
What if they're
Not in front of you. So you've been freaked out in front of you, but I'm tap 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 behind you.
That area that you're talking about,
The whole
though.
time.
The area that you're talking about, that room, the neighbors across the street always see a man mopping in that room. So the third window over, if you're looking at Nellie's, so you go down to the second floor, move 3 windows over, they always see somebody mopping in that room. It's kind of freaky. I was outside one day
That's
and
cool.
That's right.
Talking
Almost
about
close
it.
to where I heard the scream.
yeah,
You need to park the drone there. And just
maybe the janitor just fell and snapped his ankle or something.
Did you see? Brooke looked at you.
Might have slipped on his own mop water.
I don't think they have bones.
Why wouldn't they have bones?
Because they don't have bodies.
That you know of, but they might have bodies.
Y'all discuss. We're just gonna let
So
y'all.
discuss amongst yourself because we're listening. We're like,
But it might have been something
Do
that
they?
happened it might have been a residual haunt where that janitor fell and hurt his ankle at that point in time when he was mopping, and so the energy just replayed itself. So the scream that she heard was him going through that traumatic injury.
Okay, I can get on board with that one.
Well, and actually, to take that one step
did you
further, if
say,
it's truly
Ronnie?
residual, it wouldn't have necessarily had to have been something traumatic.
let's think
So
about
it could be just for whatever reason that,
maybe they dropped
that
the
energy
table.
was recorded at that particular.
Well,
time.
or it could have been, like it could have been anything.
What
Yeah.
Barbara said is maybe they dropped the table on their foot at that time
Oh,
and they recorded
Oh.
the scream.
Or maybe somebody
That
ran over
maybe
his
it-
foot with the bed.
This girl.
Just so
dropped
everybody knows, Toronto's winning 3-2. We just scored. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yay!
Yay!
Woo! I
I
dropped
mean-
the table on my foot this weekend, and you're worried
Ow.
about
Really, you're showing your feet on the show?
just my boo.
If they make money,
Look at it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
she might as well. I
only-
showed my butt on the show here.
the
Five-
only
Sure.
fans,
Five more
OnlyFans,
dollars. $5 more. Send it in.
You can
There
have
you
it.
go.
Like it's bruised. It's pretty. OnlyFans will take it.
It's
What are you
pretty and
doing?
pink.
Making sure you don't get wrapped in the cord there.
Why do we put the cord there?
Because the plug's back here now.
That's some bullshit. Anyway, it's a happy day. I am
That's
so
some
happy.
bullshit.
my house.
So, all right. So, look, we're talking.
I appreciate that back there, by the way, Barbara. So, yeah.
That's some bullshit.
that's some bullshit.
not according to
Where
Kevin.
does that voice come from? There's like this voice. There's this residual voice that I hear in the background. They go,
Prepare.
that's some bullshit.
It would be me.
What am I looking at? It's so dark.
Oh my god, are you on the thing?
Is that?
No.
It looks like. Is that? Do you still have your stockings up on your fireplace?
No. Listen, we're living in a whole okay. So my fiance, we just moved her down here last
Oh,
week
so that's your fiance
over here
over there.
Well, your
In
point.
the dark.
in the
Well-
dark. Like I tried to turn the thing. Not 2 comments on the side.
I don't know.
So
Over
that's what
there.
we're doing. So
Okay.
anyway, that's the sound because she's
Hello from the other side.
Wow.
That came from that way.
Hello from the other.
hello
side.
from the other side. Listen, I'm gonna take here's a fun fact about me that most people don't know. I talk in my sleep.
That you don't drive a Subaru?
I
Right,
do.
That is
Correct.
unusual.
That is true. I am a lesbian
But
that
I
does.
drive a Jeep Wrangler.
This is for you, Ronnie. We had this conversation multiple
She's
times.
not a Subaru lesbian.
I know, but
I'm
that's
not
what we
a
said.
Subaru lesbian.
Fun fact. I'm Amy and I
But she
don't drive a
drives
Subaru.
My Jeep Wrangler like a boss.
I've been
I
driving
bet.
the Jeep Wrangler. I drove the Jeep Wrangler like a lesbian boss all the way from North Carolina
a
down
Wrangler.
here.
Full-blooded lesbian.
And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, did you say a full-blooded lesbian?
I am a full-blooded
Jeep's
lesbian.
name- My
I
Jeep
am.
is named Minerva.
What?
Minerva.
Minerva.
She's the root doctor from At Midnight. in
Yeah,
Regard.
yeah.
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 He knows. Anyway.
I do
Anyway,
know that
so
movie well.
we're gonna stop talking about lit. I want that shirt, Brooke. Is that long sleeve?
Because she about to freeze.
Yeah, cause I'm gonna need
Look
that.
at her.
I'm always it's just my fiance's like she about to freeze. I sit with the heater every morning at my workspace. And
Me too.
I don't know if you can.
It's a sweatshirt.
I need
You
that.
can go behind
now.
the line.
I'm like stuck here.
So anyway, I want to talk about it for a minute. Brooke, have you ever been? Let me tell you. So you went there, and this was your time there with your friends. Okay. Where's the next place you went?
Hills.
OSPH.
Look at him. So your second
Oh,
place was
no. The second place I went to was the Thomas House.
Ronnie. Be
Was
quiet.
it where?
The Thomas House.
Oh,
Did you stay?
Oh,
You did.
Yeah.
wait.
It was either the Thomas House or Hell's Bar.
It was
So,
Hales.
like the Thomas house.
Hell's Bar.
Okay.
It was Hales.
House was later because you then bought the hospital.
Because you then bought the hospital. When you went to the Thomas house, did you do the whole, like a whole weekend? Was it overnight? How many nights
So
did you stay there?
we went overnight with the Wraith Chasers.
Okay.
This is when we used to
Great.
run around and go to the Wraith Chaser things. But
I did
Yeah.
breakfast in college.
it was more
I'm
drinking,
sorry, I
so
shouldn't
we
make
quit
that
doing it.
face, huh? Everybody does that. Everybody wants to chase the road chasers.
I know.
They're dreamy.
To who? I love Ronnie's comments. They're dreamy. To who?
Ooh.
Not to me.
To somebody.
To the dream catchers.
Oh.
They're dreamy.
Mm.
Dreamy to the ladies, apparently. They ain't dreamy to me. I'm like,
Well, you don't drive a Subaru, you drive a Jeep. Of
oh,
course
you're
that's
about to
I
get.
drive
I
a
was
Jeep.
about to kick you.
Well,
You're
Right.
about to accuse me of driving a Subaru. Brooke.
Yes.
handle him, please.
I
Huh?
drive Jeep.
Handle him, please.
She
I have
drives
never
until
said-
in action.
Thank you. I have never driven a Subaru.
Abuse. Calling an attorney.
Stop! You're hurting me.
Help!
So
I've fallen and I
much
can't
crying
get up.
on this show. Jesus Christ. Let's all man up for a fucking minute and let's all go, okay.
Oh my God, Rochelle, you've got quite the mouth on you.
I don't know.
Ronnie, how long you known her?
Too
I
fucking long.
I don't know why you're acting so surprised like I cussed. He did. Didn't he? He was like, oh.
Me?
Remember, it's still me. And I think, yes, look at Brooke. Oh,
I'm trying to
Brooke
be
is
in
covering her
character.
ears.
See
She's
Scooby
so
Doo.
pretty. She's covering her ears.
Heavenly no baked banana.
He's see no evil.
He's fun.
Mm.
He's seen no evil. You've seen plenty of
We
evil,
know better,
sir.
Ronnie.
We know that's a lie. Oh, and Brooke is not going to speak
So
any
here's
evil,
your-
and we all
I
know
guess I got to
that's
join
a
in there.
lie.
There we go.
All off me.
I'll cover it too, like we all.
We can cover our mouths,
Oh,
and this
bullshit.
says everything.
Between the two of
He has
you,
subtitles, so it
you
doesn't
don't
work.
have to say a friggin' word because the subtitles
Like
flow
Ronnie,
like mad.
Ronnie already called us on our. Who put that there?
I know what the two of you are
Told me
thinking
my
just by the
subtitles,
eyes.
But Brooke has them too, or he wouldn't have learned to recognize. You have one that makes you learn to recognize.
The subtitles on the two of you
I
are terrible.
love people. I love people until they
No,
do
you don't.
something that's dumb, and then I'm like,
Did you say no? You don't.
"Did you say no? I don't."
I do. I love people, especially the dead ones.
Those are the better ones.
You're here.
I agree. Cheers.
Much more the dead ones.
Cheers
than
to that, sir.
Yeah, and
'cause
the
Here,
goddamn,
here. Here.
the other ones suck. I could. There's a lot of people that like the little talkie, and you're just like, please just be quiet. It's great. I want to be like, it's great that you've been to this investigation or this area before, or you've had this experience happen to you somewhere else. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. Keep it to yourself. It's fine. Imagine what your new experience will be. And
What are you
so-
talking, Amy? What are you talking about, honey? We're confused over here.
I'm talking about there's some. I would never say anything bad. I think it's wonderful what happens to people when they come places.
What?
I feel like I just got kicked under the bus. Kevin just kicked me under the fucking bus. Fix
Anytime
me,
Kevin
bro.
dips out of free.
Yeah,
Like,
you know when Kevin leaves out of the show, I've done something remarkable. It's remarkable, apparently.
Uh-oh.
We'll fix this
You've
because
been-
apparently I've done
You've been
something.
summoned.
While I'm there, I'm gonna drink.
Watch the cord. Watch the cord. Okay. So hi guys.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to the show.
Look at it.
Wow. Like we've always said, this is like getting together with a bunch of friends at the bar. So apparently, somebody dragged part of our party away at the bar. Can you hear this? Can you go give me an update, please?
I think you should turn the camera so we can see what's going on. It sounds like they're having a lot of fun over there.
There is 2 households worth of furniture in this house, so I would probably be like drawn and quartered for turning the camera around. But
I have no idea.
what the hell's going on in the kitchen? I am sorry, guys, but apparently something's going on in the kitchen that's like a drag show.
Okay.
Anyway, ghosts.
What the fuck is going on here?
I don't know. It never fails. Anytime I walk into chaos.
Hey guys.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm
Would you
great.
like a co-host?
Yeah, please.
So you're not all by yourself?
Guys,
Hi.
Welcome, Devin.
Hi.
I'm the co-host now.
Yeah. So
And she's your guest.
yes. So after your experiences that you had at Old South,
Mhm.
which at the time you thought, what the fuck? Nothing's
Right.
going on. Don't waste your money. Then you're driving home and holy crap, we got a really cool EVP.
Right.
So then your next one was, and from you talking to Ronnie, Hell's Bar was apparently later.
Yes, Hell's Bar was later. I went to the Thomas house, and then he had already bought the hospital when I went to Hell's Bar because he came over there to meet the Wraith Chasers or something. And I'd already started volunteering. Anyways, so the hospital shut down. Ronnie bought it. I didn't know him at the time, but I reached out to him and I asked if I could do his shirts. And
Those are pretty cool shirts.
Yeah.
that I would do them at cost so that the hospital could make some money. So, because a lot had to be done to the hospital, a lot still has to be done to the hospital. But so sorry, I'm watching.
No, you're good. You're good. Believe me, there's distractions here too. It's okay.
But he said, yeah, and asked if we wanted to volunteer. We started volunteering, and
Oh, I think I got that video.
So the rest of that is
Yeah, hold on.
no. So, honey, we don't need that video.
That's a good video. Hold on, I'm looking for a video.
Is it porn?
What?
no, it's not.
I
Porn.
would imagine not.
Yeah.
That would be a completely different show.
What rating is this show?
We're explicit,
Explicit?
so you're okay.
Okay, because I was gonna say I can pull some of that up if you'd like.
Explicit because your girl here,
Brooks.
you know, you're a volunteer. She might have say bad words sometimes. I say bad words sometimes.
Yeah, while they're looking for that, what was going on like a drag show in the kitchen?
That is that was Barbara's daughter and her daughter's wife wearing the dress.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I guess
So
you're lucky.
you just brought
It
me a
was
shot.
Angel
Did you do
wearing
your
the
shot?
dress, and it was, yeah.
Pretty.
Someone should take Amy's shot from her.
Do you remember when Holly made me try?
She's had a lot.
Mama Bear here is regulating how much you guys are drinking.
Apparently, I was delivered one more.
I say drink up.
Oh, knock it back.
Do it. Do it.
I like how you think.
Cheers, bitch.
Cheers, bitch.
Holy
What are
shit.
you shooting?
I have no idea what that was. Amy, what was that?
It smells like crown. smells like apple crown.
Crown apple. Mm.
Yeah.
That's
No,
good
it's
stuff.
probably what it smells too.
No one. Oh shit! This is right there.
Oh.
Let's hide that one. You can hide it in your mouth.
Uh-huh. So this is kind of funny. So
Okay.
so we were talking about Brooke and Lisa. So Lisa was Brooke's best friend. So they came to volunteer at the hospital, and this is the first interaction I ever had with them. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh wait, hold on. Pretty talented, though, aren't they?
He's creepy.
I was standing around the corner. Well, I was outside in the ER, and I don't know what I was doing. I was weeding or something like that. And I come in, and I hear, I think that's CCR, right? So CCR is like blasting, and all I hear is her and her friend Lisa singing. So I'm like, ha, a moment.
Creepy.
Pulled out the camera, started recording him, and he had something to put on Facebook.
We never met before this. And he's over here in a dark hallway,
Of my hospital.
hunkered down. We didn't even see him, and he's like,
Oh.
It acts like they were like naked or something, you know? They were just singing.
Oh. Ronnie, they don't have to be naked for that to be creepy.
it's a little
Oh, I'm a lot creepy. I own a haunted hospital, too. One more. How creepy is that?
How creepy is?
See, silence.
Ronnie.
Ronnie's creepy. I love you, Ronnie. I'm just.
You're on my shit list now. I thought we were friends.
I said I love you, Ronnie.
You
Ronnie,
just said I was creepy.
I feel like we need
but you are cute, creepy in a cute way. And you did post that beautiful picture today that I was so excited because I want one of those babies.
So I have a question for you. Are those groundhogs or beavers?
Groundhogs.
No, they're beavers.
But beavers have a bigger
Why would
tail.
a beaver be over there?
They're not beavers.
We
Where
saw
would they
beavers
be?
right there.
we have seen a beaver across the street at the Shaw plant,
There are lots of beavers around the
But
hospital.
there's not a lot of water right there.
but no,
Ronnie, wrong beavers.
they're in the sewers.
Brooke, I love you and I think you're pretty. But
What did you do?
I bail me out here.
but
I get how I'm the
I
one that
think-
says wrong beavers and he's the one that gets in
I
trouble. I
think
like
that's
this.
their. Look at her pretty face. Okay, I think they're groundhogs because beavers typically stay in water, and beavers wouldn't come up like that on the concrete, like on the stairs, like
Oh,
they
no, that, like I said, we saw a beaver on the side of the road one day coming to OSPH.
on
And
the
he was a
side
big one.
of the road.
He was a big one. No, it was a real beaver.
A big beaver?
It
Big
was
beaver
a,
on
the
real
side of the
It was a
road.
real furry, big
Big
beaver with a flat
beaver.
tail. He ran right under the car. We had to hush him.
Okay.
I tell you what,
Well, that's not what the picture that you posted today is. Not a big beaver
with a flat tail.
with a flat tail.
no, it was a fluffy groundhog
with very little tail.
But listen, like
with
okay, so
babies.
I live in this house right now. I live in the city, okay? But I've lived in this house for like, I don't know, 12. I haven't owned it as long as I've lived here. I've only owned it since 2019, but prior to that, I started renting. But when we first moved in, I had a husband, and my ex-husband,
So what did you drive when you had a husband?
not a Subaru, fucker. I drove a
She had a minivan.
No, I drove.
Buick.
No, I drove a fucking Ford. Not the Escape, but the next one down. I can't remember now.
Next one
Explorer?
down.
Yes, I drove a Ford Explorer. It was a
No,
a
that's up,
gray,
right?
blue
Yeah.
color. Yeah, it's like the build up to the gay. Apparently, I don't know.
Build
Anyway.
up to the gay. Is that what you said?
SUV
He's
is
trying
a,
to give me a
so
shit
you're
about
saying an SUV is a gateway.
no.
Road to the gate.
That is what I said. That's what Ronnie is saying because we look at his face.
Oh
Look
shit!
at his
She
face.
got one of those. She's
Oh,
I
it
never,
was-
I
that
never
was
said
your
that. I
so
never said
face,
anything was a
face to
gate.
face.
No,
Do
no,
that
no.
face- No. Hold on, Ronnie. Do that face again, and let's all look at it. Okay. There it is. It's so fake. So no, it was not a Subaru, but I did drove. I did drive. So now I got my. I got my wife correcting me in the background, and I don't know. Anyway,
I
so
like to circle the words in red when they're not right. But I'm retired, so now I don't have to do it.
so be retired in the corner in your chair. It's pretty. So no. What were we talking about?
I have no fucking idea.
Beavers.
Caught beavers.
Leave
Reel
it
us in,
there.
Ronnie. Thank you.
No,
Leave
they're
it
not
beaver.
beavers. But before, when I lived here, I got this weird text before we moved to this house. When my
Wait. Before
was
you move
like,
here, you got this weird taste.
there's a beaver in the yard, and I was like, that's fucking weird because we live on a mountain, okay, and there's no water where a beaver would like to swim and shit, right? And I was like, okay, that's cute. So I came here. It's a groundhog. We have a groundhog.
Ronnie's making the face again.
Ronnie's making.
Yeah.
It's a groundhog, not a beaver.
Uh-uh.
Your groundhogs on that video that you posted do not have a wide, flat tail.
Okay.
They're cute
baby-
though.
They're adorable. They're baby groundhogs, and they're so cute.
I agree. I
And
like.
we also
I
have-
like.
We also have the baby cats, but
The
they're not-
bobcats
Yeah.
Bob.
Bobcat.
and baby foxes.
Baby foxes are adorable.
There's baby foxes out back.
What
All
does
the things.
There's baby squirrels out back. What does the fox say?
What does the fox say?
Mhm. Look at his face.
I've never heard a fox say
His
that. by the
face.
way.
They scream.
They do scream.
I love his face. They
They
do
scream better than any
You know what's
beaver.
so annoying is that the fucking people on the Ring app are always like, "Do y'all hear that thing screaming?" I'm like, "It's a fox." They make weird sounds. Foxes make weird sounds when they breed or whatever, but they're
Well, you
like,
should. Have you ever heard the coyotes when the coyotes are
scream
on the
like a
farm field?
baby.
Coyotes make all sorts of weird fucking noises too.
Yeah,
We were investigating Ashmore Estates many years ago, and we were inside, and all of a sudden they must have been in the front yard. You can hear them chirping and yelling and screaming, and it was kind of frightening.
That's adorable. I think they're so cute, though.
Coyotes or foxes?
Foxes, not coyotes. I grew up in Arizona, so I'm like,
They scare
Hey,
me.
crossover paranormal.
I'm from Southern Arizona.
Hey, crossover, we love them. Hey, crossover, what's going on, my man?
Oh,
He just-
that must be
He
your
just texted
people.
me today.
That's your people.
That's my people. He
That's
just
your
texted.
people.
He texted today. That's my people.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about Brooke for a minute.
Okay, here we go.
We're back to Brooke.
here
'cause-
We really don't have to though.
no, that's what I
I heard
wanted.
she's buying a Subaru next week.
No, she's not.
You keep it up, she
No.
might.
This bitch drives a BMW. She ain't driving no goddamn Subaru. Anyway, so we're back to that. So that's what you started in South Pittsburgh, and
Yep.
that's where you had your moment. Okay, so tell me when you've been scared.
Every day of every hour.
It's the friend that told me she's going
Every day of my life.
No, man. I think you outgrow that for a minute. Are you scared in Old South?
Yeah.
all the time.
I need some toilet paper. Can you give me some toilet paper?
Ronnie, shut your mouth. I love you, but you're pretty, so be quiet.
I can walk through OSPH now. I can walk through OSPH now.
All of it?
No.
No.
Nope.
I can't. I will not go up on the 3rd floor. I haven't been up on the 3rd floor in about 5 years.
I go to the 3rd floor and I don't go past. I go up the side staircase.
There's
The
2
side
side
one.
staircases.
The
There are 2 staircases on the 3rd floor?
I go up
There's
the
3.
back side. I'm not coming up the main staircase. I go up the back side to her room.
I bet you.
Oh, to Nellie's
I don't
room?
want to say it. I don't want to
that's
say
right.
her name because she comes to my house when I say her name. So I'm not going to say her name.
I will
Nellie. Go
That's
to Amy's.
fine. You're saying it, not me.
Go visit Amy, Nellie.
But that's the side. I go. Look at
Tickle her toes when she's sleeping tonight, Nellie.
That was like perfectly
Brooke.
horrible time.
All right, I'll mute myself.
You'll be yourself. You've already been yourself, sir.
I
Yeah.
said I'll mute myself.
Oh. For what? Like 2 seconds?
He's
You
into the
can't.
game.
He can't.
Talk
Oh, he's
quick.
watching a game, so he'll
Talk to
mute
Brooke
himself
quick.
for a while. I'm gonna talk to Brooke only. So I'm talking about you, Brooke. Like, so 3rd floor. Will you go on the 3rd floor now?
No.
Any place on the 3rd floor where you go?
No.
I love her.
What
No.
part of no? I'm not going on the 3rd floor.
I just want to check.
Aren't
Now,
you
how
getting
about
it?
Shadow Hall?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm the same way. Like, Shadow Hall doesn't, and I can go all the way down Shadow Hall and not be scared. And some people do. And some people are scared. I'm
But
not
wait,
scared.
are we talking about in the dark at night?
Oh,
Now we are.
look around.
Yeah, we are now.
Okay, so I will not go down that hall in the dark in the night at any time.
Or the 2nd floor, or the 3rd floor, or the 1st floor at night. By yourself.
That is not true. On public events, I will go up my lit staircase because
Her lit staircase.
Lit the store.
lit staircase.
if you ever go to OSPH and you go into our
Wasn't never
stairwell
been
and there's a light, you can
So
thank me
scary.
for that.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, that light was for me because I'm scared.
So you don't do it by yourself at night at all?
Oh, no, I will go up to our room, like during a public. When I know that there's tons of people walking around in the building, I will
That's
go
the
up.
thing.
Because
Yeah.
they can't get you if there's
Right,
tons
because
of
they
people.
got people on all floors. So we're
Well,
saying,
and then you just run to the lit areas.
You run.
Yeah.
she
you
will.
know,
Like, I
you-
have sat at the front door with her and me and Ronnie, and she will go on her own up the floor.
But she runs.
I don't know that she runs, but I think
Oh,
she
come
knows
on. You can hear her flip flops a
people on
mile
all
away.
the floors.
Tink, tink, tink.
Do what?
You can hear her
People
flip flops a
on-
mile away.
She does, because she does with flip flops. Yeah. So you hear flip flops, but I think like if it's something like that, and she goes up to the 2nd floor, you're not concerned because you know that people are all over the building.
Right. But
At
I
that
only do it in public events. I'm not going to do it when there's just nobody there.
Just you?
Right.
Because then I know if I run into somebody,
Nobody
Yeah.
can hear you scream.
yeah.
Well, just know you're all on cam. Well, my whole night thing, when I heard the screaming when I was sweeping, I was like, you know what? I'm on camera at some point, and someone's going to see it, and at least they'll know who takes me out. Or not, because if it's spirit, you're not going to see anything. At least it'll all be on camera.
True.
Camera.
Camera.
A camera.
Yeah. Camera.
That's exactly what was going through my
Are we
brain.
growing? She is now because I think they're kind of cute. Okay, so so you don't like to do it alone by yourself in the hospital.
It's never fun doing it alone. Always with a friend.
Will you go to the third floor with a friend?
No.
And she said no. Will you go to the third floor with Ronnie?
I will not go with Ronnie onto the third floor.
This is like
She
green
will
eggs.
not eat green
I
eggs
will
and
not
ham.
eat
Like,
green
I
eggs and
will not
ham.
eat the green eggs and ham on the third floor. I'm not eating green eggs and ham on the second floor alone. Fuck you. I'm not eating the green eggs and ham. No.
Ever.
I'm just going to sit here on the first floor and look pretty. You're doing it well, baby girl. Okay, so in the daytime,
In the daytime.
do you go
In the daytime, I will go.
Anywhere?
Shadow Hall?
Yes.
Third floor.
No.
Not in the daytime. Not with green eggs and ham, Sam. I am.
There's no green.
So
she doesn't
basically,
want the
third
green eggs
floor.
on the third floor. She doesn't want
Never.
I feel like we're having a disconnect. Third
No,
floor
we're
is absolutely off limits.
Never ever do you go to the third floor.
No.
Or let's pull in Ronnie. I know you're watching the game. Third floor. Will you go to the third floor alone?
Oh yeah, of course I will.
Alone.
Yeah. I'll go anywhere in the building alone. Don't scare me.
He's always like, "Hey, Holly, you want to come with me?"
That's because Holly wants to go running around the hospital.
He's like, and so when Crispy's in town with them, he's like, Crispy, we're gonna do the third floor together. That's
Holly
okay.
runs off and leaves him though.
Holly leaves him.
Yeah, he'll be
No,
like, "Come on, Holly," and they'll go, and then like a couple of seconds later, you'll hear Holly scratching at the door. So I let her in, and he comes back, and he's like, "The little bitch left me."
Y'all too. I think at one point, the last time when he left me, he's like, "Here's the dogs, and I'm going to do this." And I was like, that's why I started calling her Crispy, because he didn't tell me her name. So I was like, Crispy and Holly. I don't know why she became Crispy, but anyway, at that point, I was like, okay. So I tried to get them to come with me, and sometimes they go and zigzag, and sometimes they came with me, but I'm not scared. I'm not gonna lie. A scary place. I'm not so comfortable in the cafeteria.
Whoop, whoop.
You too?
No,
No.
there's somebody whooping over there.
You don't like the cafeteria either, girl?
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
There's somebody whooping. I was
Oh.
whooping
Yeah,
back.
there was a whoop whoop over
Yeah.
here from the
I was
kids.
Okay,
whooping back.
Got some background shit in my noise.
Oh, the cafeteria doesn't bother me. That's where I got the stupid bitch, though.
I did some things. I'm gonna say it. That sounds ugly.
Yeah.
Like
It
Devin
does.
started laughing. I was like,
It's
I
like-
did some.
No.
I did some
Do-
things in the
do
hospital
tell.
before Ronnie came on board. I did some things in the hospital. No, that sounds like I didn't do that. That wasn't what I was trying to go at. But
Was it?
How it sounded. Yeah. It was
may
like,
have done some things in your
This is where
hospital
we're gonna go.
before you became the owner.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
do tell. You brought it up.
Yeah, you brought it up.
I wrote my name on the wall.
That's not the only thing you did.
No, you don't talk about that right now. That is not what this show is about. This show is about you and Brooke.
No, this goes about what Amy did in the hospital and what I had to clean up afterwards.
You didn't have to clean nothing up. There was no cleanup. No.
Oh, you're gonna have to.
Was it contained?
Yeah, I guess so.
kind of funny that he got it right away.
Yeah,
Where'd it go? Anyway, moving right along. Moving right along. So
You like how she covered it up?
I went like so my thing about the hospital, like I have an ick, and it's not really the cafeteria.
Your ick?
It's the room behind the cafeteria, and I don't know that it's even open to the public right now.
Oh, the kitchen?
Not that
Maintenance
part.
area.
Oh, the maintenance downstairs?
Yeah.
Scoring
And I don't think
update.
that's open, but I have an ick right there.
Florida scored to tie to make it 3-3, and 13 seconds later, Toronto once again scored. It's now 4-3.
Wow.
Two
I
goals
heard-
in
yeah,
two
you
goals in
heard it here
17
first.
seconds.
You heard it here first, kids.
2 goals in 17 seconds. Go
Woo!
Maple Leafs.
Yeah.
When you say Florida, is that Tampa?
No, Panthers. Not Tampa Bay. Florida. I don't know where they play out of. Florida Panthers. I don't know where they play.
Probably
Jacksonville.
Lex, look it up. No, I don't think so. I think it's Southern Florida. Let's see.
I
where
think
they
the
play.
Panthers are Jacksonville, right?
Are they?
Panthers?
Oh, maybe you guys are right. I could be wrong.
I could be wrong. I'm just saying. I thought that Jacksonville was the Panthers. Not very smart. No,
I
smart.
thought that too. So we're thinking the same thing.
They play in Sunrise, Florida.
Where the fuck Sunrise?
Sunrise
Where
is a town just west of Fort Lauderdale in Broward County.
That wouldn't be.
That's by my sister.
That's way south.
That's down there.
That's by my sister.
I heard that too.
Fuck all of y'all.
It's my
She
my
said-
I love you.
He
God bless.
said, "That's by my sister."
You've been in the South too long.
What's so funny is Brooke is just as southern as I am. She said in
That's my
Kentucky
sister.
southern. And then we
Uh-huh.
got this Ronnie. Look at his face.
Hey, say Louisville.
Louisville.
Say Maryville.
Marvel.
Say
Whitwell.
Woodville.
Say Saudi Daisy.
Saudi Daisy.
Yeah.
Hey, Brooke, say oil.
Say Sequatchie.
Oh, no way.
I don't think it's say it again. Say it, bro.
Sequatchie.
Sequatchie.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what is the name of the place where that underground thing is?
Underground thing.
Underground. You know when you pass when you're going into like Knoxville and you pass that
The
underground.
Dead Sea thing.
What's like underground? There's like a thing or whatever.
The
You can
Hidden
ride a
Sea or
The Lost Sea.
the Lost Sea.
Yeah,
But
I'm
the
con-
place where it is, that name of that town is like something I can't pronounce.
Fuck, where's Lost Sea?
Dan's looking it up.
All right.
Look it up. But there's a town like a.
Is it? We're looking it up.
You're doing good on the words, Ronnie. On the
Sweetwater?
Is
It is Sweetwater.
I thought, but there's a town that's like before that. That's like a cuckoo.
Have another shot, Amy.
Cuckoo, what?
I will. It might come out.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Ronnie.
No, but you know that town. There's like a whole sign about it, and I try to pronounce it every time I go through there. On the
Philadelphia?
river thing. It's like a
It begins with the C, apparently.
Calhoun?
No.
Sequoia?
That might be it.
What, Sequoia?
Sequoia, maybe?
Sequoia?
Maybe.
What?
I don't know.
Is it Tennessee she's talking about?
Yeah, it's near Lost Sea.
Chatsworth?
Please hold. This is going to take
Please
a minute.
I don't know, and we lost her. So
I don't know, but there's Beaverdale.
Beaverdale. Wow.
That one.
Cleveland?
Not Groundhog Dale.
That wouldn't be.
Cow.
That wouldn't be. What do you call that? How about Ottawa?
Ottawa. Ottawa. That may be what she's thinking. But who knows? She's gone.
She's gone. She went to have another drink.
It's just me. Apparently, Ronnie said, "Do another shot, Amy," and she said, "Okay," and got up and left. So, Ronnie, thanks.
You're welcome. I'll leave you two to talk for a little while.
So,
Are you going to take a shot?
hi, Brooke.
Yeah, it's
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay.
So, since we need to reel it in,
Okay, we're reeling it in.
Oh, is it
tell me about
Tuckaleechee?
Cachalichi?
Tuckaleechee? Is that where she's talking about?
Tuckaleechee?
Is that it?
Maybe. I don't know.
Chattahoochee?
She's
No.
gone. She's gone. So,
Well,
tell
anyway,
me, tell me,
tell me things.
what the fuck just happened over there? Do I ask?
No.
Okay. I kind of, by the look on your face, I deemed I probably shouldn't ask. You should, she was like, so, you okay?
Oh, yes, I'm good.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
So, back to you.
Back to you.
Yeah. So your second pretty much investigation was at the Thomas house.
Yes.
Okay, did anything happen there?
No.
Really?
No. Like, I've only really ever got evidence at OSPH, Harriman.
Because Waverly was a bust.
Oh, Waverly was definitely a bust. And then
Waverly was a bust?
yeah. And
Oh,
I saw a shadow on the catwalk at Hillsborough.
Hillsborough. Yeah, other than, well, no, I've had some, but Waverly was probably up there on my investigations as far as activity, just because we had activity in the death tunnel, we had activity on the third floor, so it kind of surprised me that you like that was a bust.
Yeah, we didn't get anything when we went.
Some go on the floor.
So your first investigations,
I need a wet wipe.
you really didn't encounter a whole lot.
No, not at all.
But so what kept you in it? Your subtitles are showing, by the way. Ronnie, cut it out. Let her talk.
I enjoy the people. I enjoy the atmosphere. And I love the history of all the buildings. So
Yeah.
I'm more of a daytime, let's work on the building, give me a power tool kind of person.
Yeah, but there's still the interest.
Oh, yeah. Like, we still hear and see a lot of stuff during the daytime. She's bleeding.
Ghostesses. Listen, that was during the daytime that thing
What's the
screamed
bleeding
at
from?
me.
Oh,
Here's a wet thing, and I'm gonna get.
Okay.
You okay?
So
Yeah, Holly did something to her nail. She's bleeding.
Oh. So on her adventure across the,
Yeah.
she all right?
Yeah, I think so. Where's she bleeding at?
Her nail.
Just a little blood.
No. Rub some dirt on it.
It's like spilt milk. It's okay.
Yeah. No, but I mean, let me process it. But the interest in the paranormal is there, but you refer to, give me a power tool. But the interest is still there, even though it's not necessarily backed up prior to the involvement and the depth that you are now with the two hospitals. Meaning, to preface that, there was a love that brought you into the paranormal, whatever, the paranormal community, the paranormal way of thinking.
Right.
But it wasn't backed up by your initial experiences.
No.
But yet you stuck with it for one reason or another.
Yeah, I think like OSPH just draws people. And I think it just holds on to you.
No, I agree 100%. But okay, so on your, I don't want to say professional because that's not what I mean, but as far as an investigator or somebody who, a paranormal enthusiast.
Oh, we'll go with that.
Yeah. What have you experienced that would back up that part of, because that's what brought you into this initially anyway. So what part of everything that you've gone through has sort of reinforced that?
I'd say seeing shadows in Shadow Hallway. I saw a full body apparition with Ronnie one time. We used to do structured events, and Ronnie and I always sit at the table to let people out, check people out. Well, we decided to go and just monitor the groups. So we were watching one of the groups, and we saw this person leave the group. And I was like, "Are you going to go get him?" And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I guess I better." So he went walking down the hall, and there was no one there. Like, we literally watched him, and he was from me to the computer in front of us, and he just was gone.
Yeah, so and you saw this. You're the one who saw this.
We both saw it, which is what makes it kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's also pretty.
Well, hold on, I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
Drink you another one, Amy.
She did.
I was just talking about how pretty you were. Well, tell me to drink when I'm talking about you.
All right.
Yeah. So, all right. So, pulling in kind of what I'm hearing from you. Your initial attraction was the paranormal.
Yes.
That wasn't backed up immediately by results.
No. Curiosity is what brought me in.
Yeah, because of what you had seen on TV and this and that,
right.
Whatever. But now, in hindsight, you've ended up in a place where you've had experiences. You are kind of getting that validation later in your career, or you're later in your time of, I don't know, in involvement in paranormal.
Big.
How did that? I don't know. I know what I want to ask, but I don't know how to get to it.
Do you want me to be something
Do I want you
bold and you want me to do it?
No, you're okay. You just be you.
Just be you, Amy.
Yeah.
Well, we think that you're pretty, and I think you're brave because you do all these things in the hospital by yourself. And that's brave. I know, because I do it sometimes too, and it's brave for me. But she's the pretty one. Continue on. Ronnie's gonna get pissed.
Where my disconnect is the, you had like non-experience, meaning you didn't have like the aha moment until later in your involvement in the paranormal.
Yes.
So was what kept you into it just the fact that then you started doing the t-shirts and you started being involved that way, and the experience came later because of that, or was it because of the fact that her subtitles you're showing again?
She has the best subtitles.
Yeah.
She's me. It's like you're interviewing me.
It's a good thing that we have that explicit rating, because those subtitles are like,
she wants to cuss you out. So really, like,
not me. She's looking past me.
Well, I
yeah, she's
didn't
looking
do
over there.
anything.
No,
Oh,
she's looking at Ronnie. He's back there.
That guy.
He's back there being inappropriate.
He's back there being inappropriate. Watching.
Because he keeps asking me what's kept me in the paranormal.
What's kept you in the paranormal, Brooke?
He's not acting it out back there, is
that guy.
Ghost.
Isn't that guy? We can just say that guy. We don't have to say his name.
It's a guy.
A guy kept you in the paranormal, see?
She did that with his shoulder.
A guy. Because look at her.
Wow.
She's a pretty girl.
Yeah.
She's pretty.
But a guy has caused worse things. So,
a guy has caused worse things, my darling.
Yeah, but women have caused a lot worse.
Oh, I'll give you that. Don't get me started.
That's true. Let me speak from a lesbian point of view, and dear God, yes, women have. So we're equally as.
It's.
I don't know what the right words to say. I was hoping you would help me with that.
God, I'll get killed before I get home if I respond to that.
Well, apparently my wife likes you. She like liquored you up when you came in the door, and she was like,
Yeah, I did get liquored up.
She's fun, huh?
Where's my shot?
Come on.
It's a little far.
I know.
Where?
I'd drive up there and bring some, but probably not now.
So I'm gonna
It'd take you a long time to get here.
Like a personal vacation I'm going on starting on the 29th. I will leave Georgia, and we're going to spend a week in Tennessee.
What part of Tennessee?
So I would
part?
so my birthday is the 31st, and I looked at booking the Airbnb in Tennessee and doing a day tour because my fiance has never seen either of the hospitals.
There you go.
Huh?
Hold on.
What is
There
it?
you go, girl. Oh, we need some. Hold on.
What is it? You don't know what it is?
That sounds like here. So it's okay. Trust the process, Brooke. It'll be all right. Can y'all hear what's going on in the kitchen?
Oh, yeah.
All I heard was dirty old man. I'm scared.
I heard she pees.
I don't know.
Is she okay? What happened?
We okay?
Yeah, I was just checking on the Holly.
Yeah.
Daddy did what his daddy did with his mom.
This is the tiniest shot glass.
That is kind of tiny.
It's that long. It's like a thimble.
A thimbleful. The way they keep giving me shots, I kind of wish they were thimbles.
Yeah, this is the shot glass you need. It's tiny.
Yeah. Oh my God. So, but hold off on that because I have a feeling there's shots coming.
Yeah, it's as tall as my pinky.
It's tiny.
You ought to see it. It's like really little. Here, hold on. Come here. So, anyway.
Oh, it's so small. It's so cute.
Devin, Brooke, Devin.
It's so cute. I love it.
You need help? Can you?
I'm going.
What's the X?
I need to master my spill now. I gotta clean up my spill.
Oh, is it like
This is
tic-tac-toe?
Yeah.
Brooke, do you know what you're drinking yet?
I have no idea.
Hurting me in my
It
stomach.
smells like some kind of whiskey.
That apparently is what I've been being handed all night. So mine's the blue.
Or maybe.
Well, keep us alerted.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm coming. My cats are
Oh.
looking.
you're going to have to give me something to drink.
Well, hurry up. You know, this is like the after hours of wow. Wow. Are you? What's the third shot? All right, come on. We're waiting on you.
We're not. Well, I mean, I got a thing. Come on.
Well, we know you have a thing.
I always have a thing.
Is that yours or hers?
It's mine.
Okay, then this one's yours. All right, Brooke.
Go, Brooke. That's
Look
it.
how little mine is.
I wish.
Mine's kind of little too, but I spilled part of it on the way here.
I know better than to say that mine is too.
Here we go. Cheers,
So,
bitches.
Cheers, Brooke. Chink it. Holy fuck,
Ooh.
screwed.
That was awful. What is that? It's Jack Daniels.
Calm down, kids. It was just Crown
Oh,
Apple. Y'all act
you
like
were right.
y'all act like it was your first time. When you come to my house, what's my go-to?
Yep, Crown.
We were guessing
So-
earlier.
Okay, Brooke.
Crown Apple. My wife is on the phone.
How many is that for you?
Oh my God, don't ask. 2? Is that what you?
You're what up?
God bless.
4?
No, I
You're going to
want
be passed
Nope.
out.
just shots.
Would you like some water?
Is that water?
This is water.
I would
You
love
can have
water.
the rest of it.
No, I
It's a
don't
little
need the
bit left,
rest,
you
but
can have it.
oh my God. So this isn't my house. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I know
So, in spite of all the shots,
What shots?
what shots?
Yeah.
Who had
Yeah.
shots? My hand is sticky.
No, where
From the wonderfulness of the universe.
it
It
does.
wasn't
The,
shots.
the
it
nectar
was the,
of the gods.
It was the nectar of the gods that got on my hands.
It happens sometimes. So you had experiences, well, minimally coming into it. Then you got involved with the hospital. That's where you ultimately got like
Where else did you have a scary since you don't want to go to the 3rd floor and you don't want to get it? Where have you had scary time? Have you been to
Where
other?
scary time?
Yeah,
Like in OSPH?
yeah.
I saw and I felt something on my back in Shadow Hallway. Like it felt like there was a hand on my
On your back pushing you, or
and it felt like its hands like brushed through my hair. You know how if your hands are like real rough, it kind of pulls hair,
yeah,
like just the skin.
Just
That's what it felt like.
like a ragged hand. Coming
Yeah.
through your hair. Okay.
And then we thought we
In
saw
the hallway.
in the hallway, yeah, near the lab.
Okay. My issue is with the X-ray.
X-ray.
Not weed.
okay. Thanks.
This guy. Sorry.
Dr. Taylor's pretty
My-
scary.
So, like, scary for me. Are you like in the hospital? I'm not scared there. I'm not scared there. I say that and like I keep saying it like in my head, like But I'm with
She
you.
brushed it and
I'm
said
with
that.
you, baby girl. I'm not a fan of the third floor. And I want to be a badass bitch. I do. I absolutely do.
You can't be because you
Badass
don't drive a Subaru.
Oh, we got Heath. Hi, my Heath. Heath is saying hi to you, Brooke. And he's saying hi.
Hi.
He said, what have I missed?
Ronnie says you can't be a badass bitch because you don't drive a Subaru.
What? Ew. So I guess, Brooke, that puts you and I. So fuck off with that, Ronnie. I love you, Ronnie, but fuck off. Because you know what, Brooke
I
doesn't
love you, but
drive one
fuck
either.
off.
Brooke doesn't drive a Subaru either. We don't drive Subarus, my darling.
Why would Brooke drive a Subaru?
Right. See?
Yeah, Brooks. Yeah, no Subaru for me.
No.
And I get it,
No.
I'm gay, but I'm not driving the Subaru.
I have driven an SUV before
just-
for a long time.
I just drove a Jeep a couple times to the store today. That's my gay. Come, Heath. I love you, my Heath. Heath is listening. I love my Heath. I do love Heath. If I was gonna go not gay, I would go with Heath. Love you, my Heath. I remember that they've always said that.
If I was going to go gay,
I was gonna go non-gay.
I love you.
Repeat that.
Wow.
Ronnie, hey. Ronnie said if that's okay, if he was gay, Heath would be his.
And we would fight.
Everybody's after some Heath, apparently.
Wow.
Everybody
Wow.
wants a piece of that Heath, sir.
Heath is hot.
How are you, Mike? He said, I love you too. He's laughing and he said, I love you too. And look at the, what is that?
That's just spam.
That's some spam. Okay.
Assigned super. Yeah.
Okay. So
Move
no,
on.
I'm not going to drive a Subaru and I will not. And that's cute. Ronnie, we've already had this discussion. No, put your face on.
No.
Come put your
No.
face on.
When I say I'm
Hey,
not going to drive a Subaru, sir,
Hey, Brooke.
I'm not a Subaru lesbian.
Kudos on like having him not there.
Because we just get this pretty. Okay, tell me when you've been scared in that hospital, girl. That's what I want to know.
I told you. Which hospital?
Let's go to okay, so we've talked about Harriman. We've talked about Old South. Let's talk about Harriman.
Harriman, the first time was the first time we ever investigated there before we even owned it.
Okay.
We saw I think he told you about the story where we saw the guy, we thought it was a homeless guy.
Right.
And then it wasn't.
And then it wasn't.
It wasn't.
Surprise.
So here we
Shock.
are thinking that some smelly old poo-poo person is in the hospital and it's a ghost.
Cuckoo.
Well, they take poops in the hospital and there's no water.
Listen, I know that me and Heather have washed a poop down the ER. Somebody
Toilet.
crapped in the ER, and me and Heather used our mop bucket because we'd been mopping, and so we used the mop water to wash a turd down into the area.
Down the drain.
While letting that area that you put it, it's like put it into the wash area.
Poo-poo go down the hole.
Yeah, poop would go down the hole, and I was like, and Heather and I were like, what do we do with this shit?
Literally.
Wild. And so homeless people stop pooping where you can have a camera,
Yeah.
right?
Solve so many problems.
It would. So you've been in the hospital and you.
Where did Kevin go?
No, that hospital is scary.
Harriman's very scary.
I'm gonna agree with you,
Hurry.
my darling, because if I have to pick a favorite, we all know who I'm gonna go with.
OSPH?
Yeah,
Nah, I'm going with Harriman.
I had a pee in the yard.
that's so cute. So you love Harriman so much. Tell me what you love the best about Harriman.
I think I like it the most because I helped with it from the ground up.
You did.
So it's kind of like my baby.
It is kind of like your baby. Do you go there and do you feel comfortable?
No. But the building is gorgeous. Is that not one of the prettiest buildings?
Is gorgeous. I agree with you. The building is gorgeous, but it gives off this whole. And like Kevin just stepped off to the bathroom, but this guy, I know, I stayed on the first floor. One of the times where he was on the second floor, and he went up to the second floor, and he spent the night sitting in a chair, by those areas, like right above the first floor. You know what I'm talking about? Like, is it surgery, recover? I don't know what you call that area, but it's like the surgery recovery area, right?
Mhm.
Second floor.
Yeah.
Prior to that, him sleeping there, we were on that floor, and I was using my Ovilus, and we were in that one room, and it went, surprise. And I was, okay, hi. And it was like, I'm here. Okay. Okay. I'm glad. This is what I do. This is what I love. This is what I love. But anyway, so after that, we didn't get anything else. But Kevin slept in that area overnight on that floor. No, not me. Now, let's not lie. I've slept in the lockup room. So in Harriman, I think a room that gives me a bit of an ick is that lockup room.
Really?
Have you been in there?
Yeah.
My pretty girl. Have you sat in there with the door shut?
Yes. Alone.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah. In the dark. Alone.
It's a lot. I have to. At night, I have sat in there a lot, and I don't know if that room actually does anything. That's not a room to me that gives off any kind of now I have slept outside of that room with Heather and Jeff, like on cots, whatever, and we've had our feet touched.
About what?
Feet
I
touch.
don't know what, my darling. Hopefully a ghost. We don't know. No, I was like, by what? Probably, well, maybe a beaver. A beaver came through and was like, hey,
She was touched by the hand of God.
your foot is pretty. Now, I don't know. Will you walk on all floors of Harriman by yourself?
During the day?
Yes.
Yeah. During the day.
Really?
Yeah.
So all of Harriman during the day by yourself. All of South Pittsburgh.
Except for the third floor. During the day.
Really?
Yeah.
You won't do the third floor of. What if we did it together?
No, ma'am.
No, but look. 2 blondes, and we're going to do this together on the 3rd floor together.
She got blue eyes or green.
What color are your eyes? My wife is asking. Oh, she had to pull her whole face up.
Blue.
Blue. Blue. They're blue.
Blue.
Mine are like a green blue, depending on how I'm feeling.
Oh, is this a different team?
Yeah.
We got a different game coming on.
Ronnie is so
Wrong.
preoccupied with his.
It's
Wrong.
hockey season. It's playoffs.
It's so cute. Anyways, so hold on, I got some comments. Heath. There, squirrel.
Squirrel.
Heath, I slept in the ER and imaging by myself. And then he said 2 blondes and a ghost. That's us. We should make a whole show. It's
2
like
blondes
you and me. It will be fun. Ronnie, me and Brooke doing a whole show. 2 blondes and a ghost. Because I do get scared too.
No, it should be 2 blondes and a shot.
This is C, my ghost.
2 blondes and a shot.
Ronnie, you don't get to be the ghost. It's me and Brooke.
We got that,
It's me and Brooke against the ghosts of the world.
what's the women stuff?
So stop.
That stuff?
So I have a scary thing with the 3rd floor.
I don't know this.
Well, Amy,
I don't mind the side with
and she's like,
it's the birthing part.
and then she turned on the TV. And
Why?
Whatever.
she
With the
thinks that
babies
heater is
and
all
things,
over her.
and that's where I
And
don't
she's
like
the
it.
whole fucking
I don't mind
And
Nelly.
her flat-
Like maybe it's the
And then in the bedroom, she's singing.
the neurotic part of her. She's the neurotic in me. I don't know. I'm not concerned by Nelly. It's the baby part. Once you get past the babies into the dark part,
Yeah, the dark part's scary.
the dark part is scary. And then you go around the corner and it's still dark.
And
So it's like when you're coming up that staircase, the central staircase, and you're going right into a dark part. I don't like that. No, sir. But I love what I do, and I respect Ronnie and you. But there are places in that place where I don't like to be, but I do it because of y'all.
Well, we appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. And
Are
some
you-
days are better than others. Some days I'm like, oh, this is good. It's good right now. It's the energy.
Yeah.
And then you get some places and you're like, ooh, oof, oof. That smells a little bit like, smells a little bit like bad poop.
Well, she's got 4 or 5.
Hey,
Where have you been? Pooping?
What?
Did you have a good poop?
I didn't poop.
You've been gone for like 30 minutes like you pooped? No one to correct.
I
I'm
peed
sorry.
and
I
got
shouldn't
2
say
wings.
Kevin.
So
Yeah. Well, he's been gone for a while and people wondered where he was, and it's just me.
while I was peeing.
It's fine. So Kevin was pooping. He ate a lot of wings. And now
I don't think I've
It's
ever
fine.
had that since I was 4.
I'm
not for it.
I'm reading. I slept in the ER and imagining imaging by myself. 2 blondes and a ghost. 2 blondes and Steve the ghost. Like, okay,
so I
Ronnie. Are those Heath? He thinks, yeah. 2 blondes and a ghost are the cutest.
Am I in your hand?
I'm not as pretty as Brooke, but
Gorgeous. You're gorgeous.
2
Gorgeous.
blondes, 2 blondes and the ghost.
The ghost with the most.
Does that make me the ghost?
Yeah.
But apparently I have the
Bruh.
most, so it's okay.
Move
Ghost
along.
with the most.
Because the 2 blondes are like, we got her, we got blonde, and it's pretty. And you're like,
So 3 minutes.
3 minutes of what?
Time.
3 minutes until you can have another shot and take a nap.
Well, we're about to end the show, so we don't want to
Oh,
put this guy pooping on the show.
I didn't poop. I peed and went and got wings.
It was a long time to the point I went outside.
Yeah.
It's the thing.
Was I in
Anyway,
the
so we
bathroom that
love you. No,
Thank you. Thank you.
We're
Hey.
talking about Brooke
I
right
think
now.
we
We're
need-
talking about
Brooke.
Brooke.
Hey, Ronnie wants to know what color Subaru you would drive.
Kevin,
What?
you take stall
Ronnie. Ronnie D.
What
Your
color?
name you like to go by, which is not your name. Come on, show your face when you want to ask questions.
I've got a lot to drink.
I think you look like a light blue Subaru kind of girl.
Who? Light blue.
Brooke.
Like that Columbia blue.
Brooke. Remember?
Gray.
Gray Columbia blue. That's what color I would drive. It
Brooke.
would look so good with your blonde hair.
Huh?
Remember when we were at the restaurant together and I was like, oh no, I don't drive a Subaru, and he was like, look, he's commenting, liar, I didn't ask. Fuck off. Listen, Ronnie, if you're gonna be such a wiener, show your face. Rating.
Oh God.
That's what kept me in the paranormal.
Well, I
I'm
applaud
gonna
that,
go,
but
oh,
yeah, oh,
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 oh.
oh.
I'm not sure that would have kept me in the paranormal.
Oh God.
My darling Brooke.
Brooke?
I'm not sure that would have kept me in the paranormal.
No. Not that view anyway. That view either.
Maybe that.
No,
Maybe
no,
that
no.
would have done it.
No.
Look at her face.
Wow.
I love your pretty face.
Just read the subtitles. It says it all.
Her subtitles are, but she has a pretty face. We love you. Love you, Brooke.
Thank
God bless her soul.
Apparently, Brooke, I need to meet
10
you
o'clock.
my next visit.
Wait,
What?
what did you say?
Hot blonde and that guy. That's you.
So why does it say poor Kevin?
I don't know what it says, poor Kevin. That was Heath. Oh, because 2 blondes.
And a ghost.
Yeah.
And Steve the ghost. Poor Kevin. Fuck, so even
Oh, too bad you're not Doug.
Who's Doug?
The emu and Doug.
Emuing?
Doug.
Like the big chicken? Like a
He
Yeah,
just said
like-
back backing up.
Like Limu the emu and Doug.
Oh.
Oh, and
Oh. And
So it's
Doug.
2 blondes and Doug.
And
Doug.
that's
That's-
what we are.
That's
We're
kind
the
of how I
2
feel.
blondes.
Thanks for bringing that up.
It's me
Yeah,
and
I
Brooke.
guess it's
Brooke,
Kevin
I
and Barb.
appreciate that. Yeah.
It's me and Brooke. We're the
And-
2 blondes.
And Kevin.
And Kevin.
Yeah.
And Kevin.
Kevin's not here.
Thanks.
I know.
What?
Oh, we're the 2
But I
blondes
see Kevin
and
say you're real.
and Heath.
Kevin Evan is
If
God.
you look at the fucking comments,
Jeez, okay, fine. Here, just you have it all. There.
we're the two.
There.
Evan, did you fall in the woods? 'Cause
We're
we
the
see
two
you.
blondes
Okay.
and Ronnie.
And Ronnie.
Because it comes like
All
it's
right,
Heath.
well, you reel it in then.
She don't
Look
know
at
how to
Heath.
do it.
Heath is like poor Kevin.
I got
The hot blonde and that guy.
I got like a whole bunch of.
And then
picture
Ronnie
rods.
said, liar, I didn't ask. And then he said, back that.
What the fuck is going on?
And Ronnie said, love me some Heath Edwards.
So, anyway, Brooke,
Yes.
thank you so much.
What happened was.
It's fine now.
Oh,
Thank you so much
what happened was. there's
for
a lot
being
of
on the
stuff.
show.
Sure.
Yeah.
There was an incident.
What happened was.
What happened was
Yep.
What it is
bad.
was,
Oh boy. Anyway.
wow, there's a huge puddle
Is
right
it
behind
wet?
me.
It's so wet.
It's so wet.
Someone give
that's what he said.
I need a rag.
No,
Excuse
what
me.
she said.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
I need a
No,
rag.
a girl was not going to say. Oh, I guess a girl would say
There's
that.
that. There's that.
They would say that.
A
They
rag?
would say that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
How you doing?
You have a puddle down here in the floor. So
I need a rag. Well, I need, honey.
I got
Honey.
a rag.
What are you doing? Nothing.
Well, I didn't spill
So-
shit.
Brooke,
I just handed you
Yes.
a-
Help, honey.
thank you so much for being in
Yeah, I
our
got your fat
Sure.
ass
Our-
off that to
our
give it to
alcohol
you.
induced version of the show.
Yeah.
Alcohol induced.
We
Yes.
Thank
truly
you for a
appreciate
great
you.
show. We love you. And
Featured from Vogue Sound Distillery out of Newport, North Carolina.
I lived in Newport, Virginia.
Really?
Virginia.
Newport News, Virginia.
I'm from North Carolina.
North.
Brooke is pretty. Thank you, Brooke, for being so pretty. Thank you for being so pretty. We love you.
I promise
Ronnie, I don't know
I'm
where the
from
fuck
all
you
over that
went,
place.
but
You want some?
Heath, I don't know you, Heath.
This Heath.
But yeah, to say that every time Amy
Don't
says
fuck
Sue
me
Bro,
over,
do a
Heath.
shot, yeah, no. She doesn't need encouragement.
She doesn't.
No, don't encourage
She don't
me.
have
No.
enough alcohol.
And me,
I
the
mean,
one that
I do
typically
need
drinks
a
the
shot.
less of the ensemble. Yeah, she totally screwed
There's,
God.
out.
there's letters in that.
Yeah. So,
Letters in what?
Brooke, back to you. Thank you so
Back to
much
you.
for being on the show.
thank you for
We
being,
appreciate it.
Amy, thank you for being
There's
so
letters in
pretty.
that.
Love you.
Thanks for having me.
There's
Always. And you know what? If
Are you going to be at the event on Saturday?
letters.
Okay.
Apparently not.
That was my wife that said no. But no,
You're getting really good at your ventriloquism. I'm really impressed.
pretty, right?
Keep practicing.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Not this weekend, but I will see you certainly shortly after.
Okay.
Can't be here this weekend.
We'll miss you.
We're still unpacking our life.
I
So,
understand.
otherwise, I would.
Anyway.
So, Brooke, thank you so much.
It's wet on the floor.
I would love to have you back sometime that we can actually talk.
I'm sorry, wiping something above the floor.
So
That's the
Be
end.
careful. Don't bend over. or You might puke.
I might.
Just yeah. Stay there.
oh,
Was that
geez.
me?
Yeah, that was you.
Stop putting the camera towards me. You fucking asshole.
So Anyway, it was a pleasure to have you on the show.
Oh, man.
It's been fun.
And we will have you back. Sometime I hope that since you see it's not so bad not to have Ronnie there with you, that we could actually sit down and talk and
You're
see
so
what.
brave. I'm so proud of you,
I'm
bro.
so brave. I need a sticker.
You do need a
You
sticker.
don't need him to do an interview, my pretty girl.
So, but anyway, thank you for being a part of the show. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. And for our listeners, thank you for tuning in and listening. And we bless their hearts.
Bless you. I'm
Bless
sorry.
your heart.
Yeah. And we will be back next week.
Will you be?
I'm kind of wondering.
Probably equally as unknown.
I've had North Carolina alcohol.
Anyway, good night.
So
Fine.
we love you guys. Brooke, thank you so much.
Thank
Ronnie,
you.
love you to death. And
Bye, guys.
Love you both.
everybody, good night.
And it's good that your wife is pretty and you're so